Yes, hello, good gentlemen. I'm going to show you how to use my GVA generic vehicle alarm. Now, I have right here, it's a GEC Generic Engine Corporation Generation 1 vehicle with me. This is the first vehicle to use the GVA alarm. Now, SMT was the old name, but I just changed it. So now what you're going to do is that is your security pin. It could go all the way up to 999. I'm going to set it at 518. And right here is the horn. It sounds like this. Now, if it was a like a Viper alarm, like wheel, 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 then you would have it on. That would make it constantly output. And here's the pin. I always put it by the driver's side handle. Now, what you do is you connect your headlights, your brakes, whatever, your horn button, all into here, and then it outputs it, which lets it have some control. Then you put the keypad in, the arm switch in, you put whatever you want into these. This is what activates the alarm. You have the door. I decided to connect the doors, and since it's a two-door vehicle, I also connected the seats so it can know somebody's sitting in there, albeit that gets a bit tricky. So over here you have the impact sensor. This is at around 5 meters. I set it on this one, but that's a little fast to activate. Now we have 3 blank spaces. That's for future changes to this vehicle. I just changed that. I don't want that. Now let me spawn in another vehicle here, so I can trigger the car alarm by hitting it. Actually, the pin I'm going to set is 394. Oops. I'll fix that later. Actually, no, I'll fix it now. There we go. Wasn't much of a hassle. At 394. So what I'm going to do the second, I have that pin memorized. I'm going to go over here and go 394. Open it on the system. As you can see right now, it's not activated, and it's very happy with me. Start it up and everything. You've got your, everything's all dandy in this little vehicle. But say if I were someone to leave my vehicle, I'd scramble the pin. Oh, now it has the wrong pin. If somebody were to open up the door, it would set off the alarm. It also, at the same time, activates the brake switch right there. If that was off, and the alarm was triggered, it can't go anywhere. However, the alarm does disactivate if you sit in the seat and sit out of it again. If you close the door, or if you just simply deactivate it. Now, it's not meant to completely deter criminals from stealing your vehicle, but it's meant to drag attention to them and keep them from stealing the vehicle for a short time. And of course, you can't see the pin from here. Oops, I believe it was 397. What was it? I have a bad memory, so I forget things. I had 394. I was close enough, you see. So you'd set 394, and you'd arm the system. Now, if you were another person in a different car, and you were to hit that car, this is going to stay on for 30 seconds exactly. Unless you... that is going to stay on for 30 seconds exactly. It detects bumps, crashes, and other stuff. Let's see if it's done yet. There we go. It finally shut up. That is to bring attention to if somebody hits your car. You know, they'd be like, I didn't hit your car, I swear. Then why is my alarm going off? You know, that really just brings attention to it. Of course, we have the security pin. Now, I just hit it again. I just did it again. My bad. Yes. I have it so that it doesn't show the pin from the outside. But if you have the alarm to something more of a, like this, then you would switch this on. Because then it'd be like, period, and it wouldn't sound that great. But let's try it now. That sounds a little more like a vehicle alarm. However, I chose the headlight flashing option, the burp, burp, for this because it seemed to fit the character better. I hope you should understand, and I hope this told you how to use the GVA alarm, and I hope you use it in your own vehicles. And I hope you tell them that it is GVA protected. Stay safe, everybody. Don't let your vehicles get stolen, and stay creative.